Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something really exciting, Gemini Robotics from Google DeepMind. In this video, we'll talk about how Gemini Robotics is revolutionizing the way AI can operate in the real world, moving from the digital realm to physical action. We'll break down what makes these models so special, how they're advancing robotics, and why they're so important for the future of AI. Let's get into it. Gemini Robotics, bringing AI to the real world. For years, AI has been amazing at solving complex problems in the digital world. Think language translation, image recognition, and even multimodal reasoning that integrates text, images, audio, and video. However, AI's ability to interact with and understand the physical world has always been a bit of a challenge. That's where Gemini Robotics comes in. Today, Google DeepMind is introducing two advanced Gemini-based models designed specifically for robotics, Gemini Robotics and Gemini Robotics ER. These models lay the foundation for a new generation of AI-driven robots that can understand, react to, and even act in the physical world, just like humans do. What makes Gemini Robotics so special? Gemini Robotics is the first model to extend the power of Gemini 2.0 into robotics. It's built to handle Vision Language Action, VLA, which means it can see, understand, and take actions based on what it perceives. But the twist? This action isn't limited to virtual tasks. Gemini Robotics can control robots in the real world, taking physical actions to complete tasks. Now, let's break down the key features of Gemini Robotics that make it stand out. Generalization. One of the core goals of any AI model is to generalize, meaning it should be able to adapt to new situations it wasn't specifically trained for. Well, Gemini Robotics excels here. It can understand and perform tasks it hasn't seen before, even with new objects, environments, or instructions. According to DeepMind's tech report, Gemini Robotics has more than doubled its performance compared to other state-of-the-art VLA models, making it incredibly versatile in the real world. Interactivity. To interact with people and the environment, robots need to understand and respond to real-time changes. That's where interactivity comes into play. Gemini Robotics uses Gemini's powerful language understanding, allowing it to follow natural language instructions, yes, just like you and me talking. Whether it's through simple commands or more complex conversational speech, Gemini Robotics can listen, process, and adapt its behavior accordingly. And it doesn't stop there. The model is also constantly monitoring its surroundings. So if something changes, like if an object slips out of its grasp, or if a person moves an item around, Gemini Robotics can quickly replan its actions, making it incredibly responsive to changes in the environment. Dexterity. Now, let's talk about the most challenging part, dexterity. Humans have incredible fine motor skills. We can do things like fold origami or carefully pack snacks into a bag without much thought. For robots, however, tasks like these have always been hard to pull off. But with Gemini Robotics, the AI has achieved advanced dexterity, making it capable of performing multi-step tasks that require precise handling, like folding paper or packing delicate items. This is huge for bringing robots into our everyday lives. Multiple embodiments, Gemini Robotics for different robots. What's even more exciting is that Gemini Robotics isn't limited to just one type of robot. It was designed to be adaptable to various robotic platforms, whether it's a bi-arm robot like Aloha 2, which is used for research, or even a humanoid robot like Apollo, developed by the team at Apptronic. Gemini Robotics can be trained to control different kinds of robots. The idea is simple: one model, multiple applications. And DeepMind is already making strides to apply it to various robotic systems. In fact, it's been shown to control Franca arms, which are common in many academic labs, proving its versatility across robotic platforms. Gemini Robotics ER, enhancing spatial reasoning. Alongside Gemini Robotics, DeepMind is also unveiling Gemini Robotics ER, or embodied reasoning, which builds upon Gemini's world understanding with an extra emphasis on spatial reasoning. This model enhances how robots perceive the world in 3D, making them more aware of their surroundings. Let's take an example to understand this better. Imagine a robot is asked to pick up a coffee mug. Gemini Robotics ER doesn't just see the mug, it understands the best way to grasp it. It knows the appropriate way to use 2 fingers to pick it up by the handle and plans a safe trajectory to approach it. This ability to understand and act based on spatial relationships is what makes robots capable of handling tasks that require high precision and careful actions. Gemini Robotics ERL